Hello there! Today we'll be creating this abstract vase of flowers with Dimension Acrylic Paint. The paint is very loosely applied, has a lot of texture to it, is quite easy and can be done in about an hour. If you haven't used Dimension paint before, it has the consistency similar to oil paint, but being an acrylic dries very quickly. Anyway, let's get into it. For this project, we'll be using a 30 by 40 centimetre single thick canvas, a gesso brush and palettes from the palette knife set. As we said, we are using Dimension paints and we'll be needing some titanium white, neutral grey, terra verde, Payne's grey, some old mauve and medium yellow. And to hold our paint, we'll be using a tear-off paper palette. First we need to lay in the background, and to create some interest we lay in a dark tone first, made from Payne's grey with a little neutral grey, and scrub this into the background and allow it to dry. Next, create a mix from neutral grey and titanium white so that it is lighter than the darker undercoat, and apply it with a long palette knife. Take this about 3/4 of the way down the canvas. We can then create a mix from a touch of Payne's grey and old world mauve, and lay this tone into the bottom portion of the canvas. To create a vase shape, we squeeze out some titanium white and, using the edge of the blade, create lines for the edges of the vase. We can then put a crescent line in for the base of the vase. While you're here, don't forget to take a look around the Create section on our site and uncover a whole heap of free stuff, from free projects, handy tips and tricks, and techniques to keep you busy. We can then add more titanium white into the inside of the vase to create some grey tones, as this will suggest shine. We then squeeze out some terra verde and a touch of medium yellow and lay in some stems. Whilst we have some green mixed up, we can lay in a few leaves with the corner of the palette knife. More shine can then be suggested on the vase by lightly dragging some titanium white over the area. Once the green stems and leaves are in, we squeeze out some titanium white along with some small dollops of red, yellow and violet. These can be used to lightly colour the petals. We can then use the palette knife with the round end, drag it through the colour, then through the white and apply it to the canvas. It's best to create one petal at a time. Well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this easy little project and can see that anyone can create art. Otherwise, have fun, keep creating, and we'll see you in the next one.